Hey y'all, listen, check in with me. So I'm running errands today, right? And I was like, I gotta clean out my truck. So my church bag fell over yesterday in my truck, right? Like, like you just be hitting your brakes too hard and everything fall over. Okay. So my church bag fell over, and so I had got my next quarter's Sunday school book yesterday, right? And so I was like, oh yeah, because I meant to make this post yesterday, but let me not be disobedient and not make it today. Okay, so yesterday's Sunday school title was about a new heaven and a new earth. Okay, Revelations 21, 1 through 8. But listen, before that, last week was about the wedding feast with the Lamb. Now, basically, just giving y'all the titles for context, because this is the point I want to make. I was just scrolling, right? I was listening to one of my other content creators, which brought me back to you still have to post your content regardless to what other people are saying, because everybody needs to say what needs to be said, right? Like, don't get, that was God reminding me, don't get sidetracked in other content creators. So let me, again, not be disobedient, and let me do what I'm supposed to do. Okay, here's the thing. Everybody be like, marriage, right? And the first thing, I am very pro marriage counseling. Okay, I am pro marriage counseling to the max, because listen, know your foundations. Okay, that's my biggest thing about marriage counseling. Know your foundations, because if you don't have good foundation, then you can't really get through the rough times and the tough times. Okay, and that's me coming from a 10-year marriage, a good 10-year marriage. But listen, this is what I love the most, that I thought was so wonderfully explained. We always hear about the bride of Christ, right? Like, we always say, like, oh, the bride of Christ, the bride of Christ. But nobody really talks about that it's not one person that's the bride of Christ. We are the bride of Christ. Like, the believers is the bride of Christ. Like, we together is marrying the Lord, okay? Like, we have to be in all white, without a blemish, without a stain. We have to be in this pure linen, dressed and adorned. Okay, adorned. And I'm like, do not be out here just thinking marriage is a piece of paper. Okay, marriage is not just a piece of paper, and it is a legal aspect, but however, the level of submission, humility, humility that you have to have in marriage with Christ, know that you have to have that with your physical husband as well. Okay, like, this is why they say a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, because if you are already ready for Christ, then being ready for your earthly husband will not be as hard as people make it sound to be. I hear so many people say, man, ain't no good men in the world, everybody already married, everybody already taken. They are not. They are literally waiting on you to become the good thing. In other words, prepare yourself as if you're the bride of Christ, knowing that you are the bride of Christ, because what does that mean to be the bride of Christ? Not just, oh, I want to be a bride and then turn into a bridezilla, because that's contradiction, right? So, understanding that, even to say this, another one of my content creators, she was speaking on her purity ring, right? And I was like, her point of view was so, like, exactly what I needed to hear that day. And I, engagement. Okay, so I engaged, and I was like, oh, thank you so much, because that was exactly what I needed to hear. to, you know, build my confidence in this walk of purity. Because again, I've been married for 10 years, was married for 10 years. So a lot of things that I did within my marriage, transparency moment, I did with me and my husband's understanding and agreement. So where a lot of people do these things, they don't understand, like, yeah, you're cheating on your mate, or yeah, you're committing adultery. But then you look at other people and you be like, well, you did the same thing and you don't feel like you committed adultery. No, because me and my husband agreed to it. And I'm not saying we were right in what we did, but because we agreed, we were both put in a place of responsibility spiritually for those choices. Needless to say, if you're going to align yourself with anything as you prepare for marriage, okay, align yourself with being the bride of Christ. Align yourself with what it is that Christ wants out of his bride. Not just to be beautiful, not just to have your teeth straight, not just to have a snatched waist, not just to have pretty toes. But remember, you better know that word. You better know how to pray. You better know how to fast. And you better know how to submit. Because, baby, listen, if you don't know how to submit and drop that plate and push it back, push it back. Okay. If you don't know how to, let me say it like this. Even though I'm losing my weight, right, and I'm hitting my weight target and everything like that, y'all, my wardrobe has changed significantly. And when I mean significantly, I am pulling out clothes with tags on it. Like, I can't wear this no more. You know what I mean? Like, my shoe game changed. Don't get me wrong. My gym shoes is still gymming shoes, okay? Them still, but I'm talking about my heel game, right? So, side note, i.e. to that, I learned that, like, the shoes that got, like, the peekaboo toe is called shoe cleavage. I never knew that, but that's cool. But even in that, I am now convicted even with my church shoes, okay? Like, my conviction, and it's per person, I'm not getting on nobody, I'm just talking about me. My conviction is serious, because I be like, oh, I can't even wear them shoes to church. Like, I can't even wear toe-out shoes to church, okay? Like, I wear slides to church, and I be feeling some kind of way. But, like, you know, obviously, we can't run, some people can't run track in heels. We just gonna talk about me. I can't run track in heels. But I'm just saying, know what God got for you in your walk, in your preparation, okay? Because let's all be prepared. Let's all prepare. Preparation is key. Let's be prepared so that we don't have to get prepared when ain't no time for preparation. All right, y'all, this is the progress of a widow. This is the transformation of a widow.